Hello, it's Shirley and Sir Winston, and welcome to Kids Corner. Today, we're going to make angels out of toilet paper rolls, and I'm going to show you how to make a medium level of difficulty of angels. Now, it's helpful if you have the instructions and patterns that are available in the comment section if you're at United Churches for Dartmouth Facebook or Grace United Facebook. If not, you'll see an address on the video that will tell you where you can email to get the patterns and directions. So what are you going to need? Well, the usual crayons, markers, pencil and eraser, scissors, glue, scrap paper, toilet paper rolls, and you can let your imagination run wild about things that you may have in the house, tin foil, pieces of ribbon, etc., that you can use for halos and wings to really fancy up your angel. And with all of them, what do we start with? Well, cleaning the toilet paper roll to make sure that there's no paper on it. Now, the next level of difficulty of an angel is that we had a couple of blank faces, and you can actually draw a face on of your own, and I colored that face in. And the same thing, there was praying hands, colored it in, and the difference I made with the praying hands is I made a little mark for fingers. And if you see your hands praying, it's the little finger that you see up front. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a mark for where the hair and the neck end. And this time I've decided that I'm going to stick the head up just a little bit about. And if you're going to do that, remember to draw in or fill in some hair on the back side in case people see it. So I've made a mark to know where the hair and the neck will be. And so then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to sketch out sort of all the way around at the top, that a dividing line between the hair and the robe or the dress that the angel is wearing. And I'm going to draw in, I'm going to check out actually first where I want to put the hands, and I'll draw a little line at the bottom of both, and I'm going to draw in some arms, or actually sleeves, and draw that in. And I'm going to color that before I start gluing on. So I'm going to start to do some of that now, and I'll be back to you when I have it all colored in. Well, I finished coloring it in. You can see what I did. I kind of left a little white line around the sleeves. You can do that, or you can take, say, a black marker and fill it in. And you can see for the hair that I didn't color it in solid. I left like lines for it. So now what we're going to do is to glue on our head and our hands. So I'm going to put some glue on the lower part of the head, spread it around, and you remember I was going to leave a little bit at the top, so I have to remember not to put glue at the very top. Turn it around, kind of line it up there where you see the neckline is, and put a bit of glue, since I have some left over on my fingers, on our hands. And we're going to line them up, hopefully, so that they look like they're coming out of the sleeves. And there we are with our body of the angel. Now, we're going to get a little fancier with the halo. I had, you can call it a pipe cleaner chenille stem, and a whole one is too long, so you're going to need to cut it. And I'll warn you right now, do not use the family good scissors because they ruin it. I had some wire cutters that I used. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make a circle, twist the top to secure it, and then twist that part down so it can be a halo sticking up. And what we're going to do is put glue on the chenille stem, kind of on the back, and we're going to put that down inside the toilet paper roll. And again, try to do it so that it's centered behind the head. Put it down. Squeeze it with your finger a few minutes for the glue to hold. And that may take a little longer than a paper because the chenille stem is not quite so smooth, so it takes a little longer for it to stick. So let's take off my finger. Ah, good, it's sticking. If it doesn't stick, take a piece of tape and stick it that way. Now, I had some craft supplies downstairs from when I used to make a different type of angel. And this is, I don't know, they may have called it like a paper twist. So that if you untwisted it, it comes apart. Well, let's just take a cut and I'll show you what I mean. So we cut off the edges and try to pull it apart a little. You can see that one side is a lot shinier than the other. And so you can try on the other end to unravel it again. Do it so that the shiny side is the same on both ends. You try to make your, it's like wings, try to make it even. It's a little like making a bow tie. And so then what we're going to do is take some glue. Oh yes, and I'm looking, my bow tie was shiny on one side and a little duller on the other, so it's always good to double check. We're going to take our glue, we're going to put it on the back, letting this open out a little to get it between the cracks, and then squeeze it so that it comes in. Pick up our, ooh, there goes our halo, and put this on the back. Try to center it and press it in. Ah. And you might want to check that you put the shiny side where you glue it so that the shiny side shows on the other side. I forgot to do that. But I did find my tape, so I'm going to take a piece of tape. Put it there. And stick it down inside the toilet paper roll. So hopefully the combination of the tape and glue will hold it, which it did the last time. So there is another angel.